This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the custodian of the two holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud of Saudi Arabia, has arrived in the UAE on an official visit, during which he has been awarded with the UAE's highest civilian honour. The King of Saudi Arabia and his accompanying delegation were welcomed by the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, and His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces. An official reception was held for King Salman at the airport, where the national anthem of Saudi Arabia was played and a 21-gun salute was performed. After his arrival, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi conferred the Order of Zayed on the King of Saudi Arabia in recognition of his pivotal role in strengthening fraternal cooperation between the two countries and supporting the Gulf and Arab Common Action, which was held during the reception at Al Mushrif Palace in Abu Dhabi, along with his accompanying delegation. The Abu Dhabi Health Authority has announced the launch of an online e-sick leave verification tool. According to local reports, the online link will allow employers to verify the validity of sick leave notes and print them out without the need to contact or visit the HAAD. It will also allow patients to verify and check the status of their sick leave notes. Sick leaves are identified as two types: short-term and long-term. Short-term extends to 7 days maximum and are automatically approved by the e-sick leave system, while long-term sick leaves extend to over 7 days and are subject to the approval of medical committee members. Sick leave notes can also be verified using the mobile application. Quoted in the report, officials stated that the e-sick leave verification system aims to stop sick leave fraud and allows employers to verify the authenticity of sick leave notes, as well as providing patients with access to the status of their sick leave while maintaining their rights and confidentiality. The e-system is a web-based application that supports the issuance and attestation of sick leave certificates by medical committees at the HAAD. The Road and Transport Authority in Dubai has signed 2 memoranda of understanding with Khalifa University and the University of Dubai, calling to step up cooperation in the field of robots and drones. According to the RTA, the move looks to keep pace with the latest technological trends, to share expertise with academic institutions concerned with robots and drones, and to provide sophisticated services to cover various community segments to help rank Dubai as the smartest city in the world. Abdul Al-Madani, the CEO of Corporate Technology Support Services sector at the RTA, signed one MOU with Dr. Mohammed Al-Mawala, the Senior Vice President of Research and Graduate Studies at Khalifa University, and the other with Dr. Isa Al-Bastaki, the President of the University of Dubai, in the presence of directors and officials from both parties. The MOUs call to undertake a variety of activities, such as holding joint workshops, training and qualifying personnel, holding scientific conferences and symposia, and sharing academic and practical expertise in matters related to robots, drones, and other fields of technology. According to the MOUs, each party will supply the other with information to help it carry out its respective job and realise its objectives in the public interest. And over in Ajman, drones fitted with infrared video cameras have caught 2,000 traffic violations since their launch in March this year. Major Saif Al-Falasi, the Deputy Director of Ajman Police Traffic Department, told a local daily that the drones are taking to the skies to catch reckless drivers and to improve road safety in the Emirate through taking photos and videos, in addition to monitoring roads and finding reasons behind traffic jams and accidents. Some of the violations have included driving on the hard shoulder, failure to maintain lane discipline, as well as obstructing traffic. Ajman Police is the first police department in the UAE to use drones to patrol traffic on the Emirates roads, which are fitted with cameras, allowing police to read license plates, spot traffic breaches, and to detect structural faults on the roads. The drones can also be used to monitor problem areas such as zones affected by floods or other natural disasters. Major Al-Falasi added that using drones on accident scenes enables police to collect evidence. Investigators then download the data and use special imaging software in order to take measurements. They can also move around the virtual scene and view it from many different angles. Around 50 female Nepalese domestic helpers have been employed in the UAE after Nepal recently lifted a 2-year-long ban on their emigration, and the recruitment of 1,210 women is currently under progress. According to local reports, Nepalese embassy officials stated that they have selected 10 local recruitment companies, who are the sole authorised agents to recruit Nepalese female domestic helpers in the UAE. Under the new regulations, they will be held accountable for any complaints from the women. Nepal had temporarily stopped sending housemaids abroad on April 17, 2014, to review their issues and formulate new regulations to ensure their safety and welfare. Nepal had restricted the emigration of housemaids, especially to the Middle East, for more than a decade, except for a brief interval during 2011 to 2014. Officials added that prospective employers are to approach any of the 10 authorised agencies, whose details are available on the embassy's website. The Dubai Sevens Stadium witnessed a dramatic close to this year's Rugby Sevens weekend, where thousands gathered to watch some international Sevens rugby during the National Day weekend. South Africa's Sevens team had the final say during the men's tournament, after beating last year's winners and Olympic gold medalist side, Fiji, in a thrilling clash, finishing the game with a 26-14. Labelled as the Blitz Box, the side powered through to dominate the first minutes of the game, with 2 quick tries to gain a good lead. Fans got to witness an intense battle towards the end, with Fijians fighting back. However, South Africa managed to break through the 14-all deadlock with 2 additional tries to lift the trophy. A total of 16 teams had battled it out throughout the Sevens weekend to kickstart the new season, with the Fijians as defending champions. According to the captain, after finishing 4th place during the last year's season, the side is aiming for the World Series crown, and added that the Dubai win has laid an ideal platform for them to continue their form during the Cape Town Sevens.
I must say, it almost felt like a second home tournament. A lot of South Africans coming out to support us, and then the crowd overall was just fantastic. And I think for us as a team, we want to finish first on the World Series this year. I think for the last 4 years we came up 4th, either behind Fiji or New Zealand. So hopefully this will be our year, and if we keep on working hard and do the right things at the right time, maybe this will be our year.
I'm proud of the way we've kicked out the season. We've lost in the final, and there are a lot of positive we can get out from that. It's tough to defend the title and be Olympic champions. But, heads up to South Africa for the game well played, and to my boys for giving out their hearts in the last 2 days.
A must-attend event on the residents' social calendar, Dubai Rugby Sevens once again witnessed a large attendance, with hundreds going the extra mile to pick out a fancy dress outfit. Now, the crowd is usually used to cheerleaders for off-pitch entertainment. However, this year, things were a little different, with a Tina Turner impersonator from Australia and Jamaica, who enthralled the crowd with some of the pop legend's greatest hits.
As soon as I put on the dress, put on the shoes, get in the zone, and go out and do what I do. It's what I do for a living, and I just love it. So it doesn't really matter how big a crowd is or how small a crowd is, because it still comes from me, and you just let it out. I can't believe how many Tina Turner fans are actually in the audience. It's overwhelming, and it's amazing. It's the biggest audience I've ever sang to live like this, and I just feel privileged to be doing what I'm doing.
Oh, the Sevens I've been going to since the early 90s. It's a fantastic event. It's multicultural. There's so many people here, and you know what? It's a fantastic way to have a great time, and that's what we're here to do. So we're here to have we're here to enjoy the fun and make the most of it.
I think at the end of the day, we're just all a bunch of young men, and we just want to celebrate and have a good time. So we just got costumes together, went and put it together this morning, and just had an awesome time. The sevens are an awesome experience. It really is. You just get everyone together, you're having a joyful time, everyone's just having a ball, and you're just getting to celebrate your countries, cheer them on, and it really is a fantastic experience.
And finally, looking to other news now, there is good news for UAE football, as the Asian Football Confederation has named local star Omar Abdul Rahman as the AFC Player of the Year for 2016. During an awards ceremony held at Emirates Palace, the Asian football body recognised the best regional players and team officials to celebrate their achievements for the national and club sides throughout 2016. The 25-year-old forward, who plays for Al Ain, has been named Man of the Match 8 times this year and has played an instrumental role in steering his side to the top ranks of the Asian Champions League. He has also starred for the UAE national team as they progress to the third and final stage of qualifications for the 2018 World Cup. Currently, the UAE sits fourth in Group B at the halfway stage. Meanwhile, Australia's Caitlin Ford clinched the women's category top award ahead of Lisa De Vanna and China's Tan Ruyan to capture the 2016 award in the women's category. Among other major awards included AFC Developing Member Association of the Year to India and the Qatar Football Association, which won the AFC Dream Asia Award.
Winning the Young Player Award was a massive achievement, but I think to win Women Player of the Year is obviously that little bit better. So yeah, I just feel very honoured and yeah, happy to be taking it back to Australia. As I said on stage, on behalf of the national team, because I think any one of the girls could have been here tonight and won this award.
I think we are very satisfied, and we feel that it has been a very successful event for us to organize this in Abu Dhabi. I think it was not a mistake. As you can see, the show was spectacular and the overall event was really amazing, and I'm sure that everyone who were there in the hall will attest to that it was a successful event.